Like to show you how to import a brush into Rebelle 5 Pro, which is what I'm using. It probably works in the other Rebelles, but I'm not sure. So first of all, you go up to whatever category you're in. I happen to be in the oil and acrylics brushes, and there's a menu right here that gives you the option to import a brush preset. Now, pay attention because whatever folder you're in is where it will load. So for instance, right now I'm in something called Teresa's brushes. So now I'm going to hit import brush preset. And let's see, I'm going to load one that Bill provided us some time ago, which has been invaluable to me. So here's the brush preset. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to hit open. And there it showed up. It actually named it WJ Oils 2 because I already had these other two in here. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that one because I already have it. So remove brush preset. Do you want to remove? Yes. Okay, so let me just show you, when you take a look at Bill's brush, if you open the brush creator, this was where I learned everything. So thank you again, Bill. This is totally invaluable. So you've got a couple of things here. You've got grain, you've got shape. He had already provided the shape and he provided the grain. This isn't the one he provided. But if you click on grain, there's a whole lot of, I think all of these bottom three are what comes standard with Rebelle. But I started getting crazy and wanted to add all kinds of other grains, many of them from George. So thank you very much, George, for all the great grains. I think I had one from Ray as well, the Moldy 3. And what you do is just create like a little 1x1, 2x2, something with the grain in it and black and white. And then is all you have to do, and create a PNG file and hit import. And there you go. It adds it to the, it adds it to your image library. If it's not in a square format, it does some kind of strange thing. So just get it into a square. Okay, I think the real key here for me in the learning was if you don't have tiled grain checked, it doesn't actually create the grain image. So let's uncheck that for a minute so you can see what I mean. So, well, maybe I have to uncheck this too. Well, maybe I lied, but how does that work? Well, anyway, let's change some grains around. The bottom line is what I did here was I really studied the different settings that he had and kind of played around with them. So let me go to another brush. This is one that I created. I hit function delete to get rid of the screen. So this is a brush that I created just to have kind of a standard, I guess it's this one, yeah. So this is just a standard, really no texture at all. So let's look at the brush creator to see what's going on here. So tiled grain is not selected. That's one of the keys. If I hit tiled grain, what happens? Then we start seeing the tiled grain that's selected. So if I uncheck that, we've got no, nothing. Let's pick a different grain. We'll use this one. Now there's other settings, and I don't profess to be an expert here, but there's other things that you can try. So again, this is without tiled grain being checked. This is with it being checked. And you can see that you can get some wonderful textures. And then what I love to have is when I have the paint and blend mode on, you can paint and you can blend. And it's just, you can do it all in one, but it's all based on the kind of settings that you have. So if you click on brush creator, there's this paint and blend curve editor. Now I learned this somewhere online from some great guy who put a video out there on it, and I can't think of his name right now. But I wrote down what he did roughly, and this seems to work for me. If you don't have these things this way, then the paint and blend, the blending and when it paints and when it blends kind of works differently. So this is the blend, how that should look, and this is the paint, how that should look. So it has to do with, you know, how hard you push and all of that kind of stuff. But this seems to work really well for me, and you might try that. So anyway, hope that this helps get you started. These are some of the wonderful things that I've been discovering. And this is how I'm able to get such wonderful, realistic textures. So anyway, thanks a bunch, and let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them. Bye-bye.